and welcome to my channel. Today we are closing out my May budget, which should be pretty easy and not too much to go into because I don't have much money left over. Still haven't done my nails yet. We just finished cleaning the kitchen at my work, so maybe I'll get around to that tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so we are going to start by unstuffing my wallet, which will be very easy because the only thing that has money left is my spending, which it has $13 in there. And I'm going to go ahead and take that out and set it aside so I can allocate that later. But yeah, nothing else has anything left. And I was going to save my spending money, but I decided that I was going to not do that, I guess, because it turned out I had to use it for other things, so I just decided to not do that. And maybe once I lose that 10 pounds that I am waiting on to get the massage, that I maybe just cash flow it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So what I did was highlighted all of my transactions and per category, and then I added them up. So in out to eat, we spent $167. In the car, we spent $767. That's like a car insurance, car payment, anything else, like if we had a car wash or anything like that, that would come and be in that category. Utilities, we spent $730. Cash, we took $1,240 in cash, and that is like our food, our allowance, for dog food, medicines, all of that comes for the cash. Gas, we spent $266 for this month, which is not bad. Actually, I was expecting it to be more because the last month I think we spent like $328, so $266 is better. And I hope to spend around that or less in June, just because we are hopefully going to be using one vehicle. Our house, we spent $797. That's our house payment and anything that may go along with the house that we have to spend. Medical, we only spent $12. That's just because I was $12 short for medicine. Miscellaneous, we spent $200, and that's just anything that popped up that we had to purchase. So our total came out to $4,179. Our income was $4,167, which is negative $13, which is actually what we ended out with for the month, for negative $13, so there won't be anything to transfer over. I keep that as a negative because since I used my buffer to pay for part of my gas last time I got gas, that I put it in there as a negative, so when we get paid next, it kind of like, it pays the money back to the buffer. I always try to do that just so I can keep building it up and not have to keep taking away from it, but I had to use it, so it is what it is. Okay, so that is all. Our debt snowball. Our debt page was really not a whole lot to go over. I wasn't able to pay anything extra on my debt, which is going to be the case probably for the next couple months. So we owe $499 each on our phones. Our one loan, we owe $4,157. On the other loan, we owe $7,008. My husband's collection is $384. I have $3,199 in my collections, which the two collections I am not worried about as of right now. I mean, they've already hurt my credit, so I'm trying to worry about what I actually pay monthly payments on to start with, and then I will work on collections and stuff like that. Student loans, I owe $71,596, and then the car is $26,699. So that gives us a total of debt for this month was $114,041. Last month it was $114,896. So we paid off $855, and that's just like with our normal payments. That's nothing extra. That's about 1.5% of our progress for the month. And then overall progress, so we started out with $126,789. So we are down to $114.41. So our overall progress, we paid off $12,748, and that's like 0.09% of our total debt. I'll go ahead and put that back in there. And then next I'm going to count out my sinking funds so I can add that here and put these where they belong. So let me take this out actually, so I can write that in. Okay, so Christmas, no, I have Christmas first, but we're actually car maintenance. So there's 60 an oil change and 80, so there's $90 total in car maintenance. 90. And then I don't really need to count it, I have it written here. So there's $90 in Christmas. House has 55. And summer break, I'm going to take this 10 and add it to summer break actually. So that will change a little bit. So let me go ahead and add, I'm just going to write 5/31, but it's actually June 1st. So I'll go ahead and add the 10 here. So for summer break, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, blah, 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 blah. Let me try again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 380 in summer break. So right, 380. Nothing in gifts. Emergency fund. I didn't write on here. Do I want to keep track of that? Probably. That's probably smart. Emergency fund has 220, I believe. Let's see, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. Yeah, 220. So 220 in emergency fund. That doesn't have anything. The $1 savings challenge, I'm going to add $3 to, which I believe now I can add another paper clip. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Yeah. So let me grab a paper clip real quick. And so that means there's 25, 50, 75, $77 in the $1 challenge. And then the $5 challenge went down from last time. That has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So there's 25 in the $5 challenge. And then debt snowball has about the same, which has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So 140 in debt snowball. So where is that? I wrote 0, 140. This is basically just like scratch. So, so we have 90 plus 90 plus 55 plus 380 plus 77 plus 25 plus 140 plus 220. So we have $1,077 in there. So we added 20 in Christmas, 20 in emergency fund. We added and subtracted, so I'm just going to do negative 15 is how much we spent. We've added 30 here, and then we added 17 in the $1 challenge. The $5 challenge went down 105. That snowball, I guess we will figure that out, went up $80, which I don't think that was from May, though. I think it was from April, but that's okay. And then we didn't do anything there, and that was actually what was already in there. So 1,077 is what we have in cash, and that is what how I figure out my cash portion of the assets, whatever I have in here. Let me put this back in. There's just a note section on the back of this meal planning section, and that's where I just keep track of my cash envelopes. Okay, so we can go ahead and add this up. So for assets in our 401k is 29,362, 1,000 for a car. There's a bug. 3,000 for my husband's truck, 29,000 for my car. We have 1,200 in savings, 1,077 in cash, nothing in the checking account. 110,000. This would be like if I sold my house right now, I could probably get $110,000 out of it. And then 500 for a tablet if I sold that right now. So that would be $175,139. Okay, so now I have all of my debts written out here, and this one includes my house. So now we have $499 for the phones, $450, $41.57, $7,008, $384, $31.99, $26,699, $67,271, $71, $596, and then I'll just add 1,000. There we go. So we are at, for our debt, $181,312. And I forgot to check what my last, I do have my last months in here, I think. Let me find it real quick. Nope, don't have last month's in there. So I'll have to fill that in later, see if it moved any. But we subtract the 175, 139, and we are at a negative $6,173. Hopefully that's gone up a little bit, but probably not much because we really haven't made a lot of changes for it to go up. So it is what it is. So there's my net worth that I have. One day, hopefully it'll be positive in net worth. And then that's where I wrote all of my categories that I've spent. I don't really do anything with that one. My house, okay, so this is the last page right here is where I check what I spent the last month to this current month, and then where I go to assess to see, do I need to make any adjustments in my budget, or was that month just like a fluke or something like that. So we were the same on our house. Our utilities actually was a little less. Ryder, we didn't spend any extra money on him, like, because we didn't have to pay his tuition. We didn't get a kid box. We usually get a kid box in summer, but we haven't gotten one yet, so maybe we're not getting one. The car, so the last month I paid 2 car payments with it, so that's why in April it was $1,367. This month's only $767. And then we didn't contribute any money to the debt snowball or savings, which is not a good thing, but like I said, it is what it is. Gas actually went down. We spent $328 last month, went down to $266 this month. I don't know how, but I had a couple for GetGo for shopping at Giant Eagle. I had some money off. I believe I try to save it for as long as possible to get a free or close to free gas tank, so that helped a little bit with that month, with May. Out to eat, we spent a little bit more, $167. Cash, we spent less, or took less cash out, just probably because there wasn't much to take out. Medical, we only spent $12 this month. Last month was $166. And miscellaneous, we spent more. I don't know really why. Oh, probably from like basically Memorial Day, probably. With the extra money that we spent on Memorial Day, I would say that's probably what it was. Overall, the month was not great as far as money goes, but we were able to pay all of our bills on time, which is huge. I mean, I always pay my bills on time, but there was a time where I did not pay my bills on time, where I was like so far behind, I could only pay it when I got shut off notices or, stuff like that. So I've come a long way, we'll say that. So yeah, I think that is it. Everything is reconciled. It was rather easy just because I didn't have much to do, but that's okay. Like I said, probably the next few months will be like that, but we'll see how it goes. You never know, I might pick up a side hustle or something like that, but we shall see. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you next time. Bye.